Morning, Fraser. It is Sunday morning. It's church day. It's not quite 8 o'clock yet. We're going to head to church by 8 o'clock. And then we'll hopefully see Rupert. It's a little wet out there today, but plan on getting out there and seeing him. So, yeah, let's get the day started and see what's going on. Alright, going out to see Rupert. Had a migraine this morning before church. That's weird. I don't know where it came from, what it was. It doesn't matter. We came to church anyway. I'll chat more about it later, but it's all good. How you doing?
Good. Yeah, he already made one break out of prison already.
Oh, did he?
Well, from the distance there, he sees those little flags waving their Canuck flags there.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, well, gotta be someone at your vehicle. So he did across this.
You know what's funny? Is he's here and he's just happy. He's just, he's like, he's not, it's shooting at me or nothing like that. Last week, when I came up, I acknowledged him, but I ignored him. He didn't give us the gear anyway. A couple times, because we had to walk over and see what that was. Yeah, but I just gave us what he was happy with that. But he was different. He was all mouth at that point. He was annoyed with me. He was ticked off. He actually left a couple of dents in my, and I don't care. I'm good with dogs. Like, I love, to me, that's awesome. I great for my head with my dog. But, like, he was playing rough. And it was like, you're mad at me. Like, that was pretty cool. But they've got emotions, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's true.
Hey there, how you doing? Good to see you.
I'm gonna take my head off. A lot of that.
You want me to take it?
A lot of that.
I can put it in the garbage for you if you want.
Sure.
Okay.
There you go.
Not a problem. So, what's new and exciting?
Got a bunch of pictures. As you
Oh,
can look at
nice.
them.
Sure.
They're all hard eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Starts that.
Starts with dogs. Nice.
You can have that and take it home with you.
Oh, no, you keep it.
No, I can't keep it here.
Sure you can.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll end up losing it.
No, you won't. It has your name on it.
Dad, you've had that here for well over a year.
Yeah.
Have I?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
So, remember Nelson?
No.
Nelson Gesson.
Yeah.
You know Nelson. So Nelson submitted your name into a thing with the Canadian Air Force back in New Brunswick to, they're celebrating 100 years of the Air Force being there in Canada. And so this was, not this, but a very much larger version of this was, your name was accepted, and this is actually there.
Funny looking guy.
Right?
Funny looking guy, eh? Right?
Yeah.
You recognize him?
Oh, I do.
So there's a big banner. It's like 4 foot high by 2 or 3 feet wide. Of this, you're one of the first one going into where the government house. You said?
No, I don't know where it is.
Oh, I thought it was the Air Force Base, but it's
it.
hanging on like a lampstand. They've got them all hanging on lampstands.
You have a picture somewhere.
I do actually. I'm gonna put this up over here.
Oh, go ahead. I don't mind.
But Nelson did that for you.
Nelson.
Nelson
No,
Getson.
yeah,
One of those boys.
he entered your name so you'd have a big banner up in
Oh.
New Brunswick.
My goodness.
Everybody gets to see your face.
I don't know.
Everybody gets to know who you are.
I was looking for 2 shoes. I got one.
Yep.
How's that look? Is that okay over there?
It's perfect.
father's yacht.
That's-
That's okay.
Does it look okay? It's on your thing there. Are you okay with it there?
Can't turn on.
Oh, yeah.
Beauty.
Yeah.
Good. That way you can see it all the time.
I don't know where that other shoe went.
So there's a picture of your banner with Nelson under it. See? Big banner.
Yeah.
It's bigger than Nelson. That's pretty cool, eh?
Yeah. He's
So-
here pretty good too. Look, on dogs.
Yeah.
Funny
So
dog.
that would tell me that those stripe things, that's an airport, right?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I see.
The
The
stripes.
red ones, the red ones.
What's that?
The red ones?
Yeah, the red
Yeah.
and white ones, yeah.
Yeah.
And there it is on the corner there.
Oh,
You got a
You got corner spot. Prime real
you
estate.
got it with somebody else. Come on, what's going on?
Well, that's okay. Joe and Amy. Caleb and Leah. Joe and Fritz.
Oh, you're up there with an officer by the looks of it.
Yeah.
An officer on that side?
Yeah.
It's all right,
They're all good, really.
eh? Dave wearing a dress.
Debbie.
Earl and Debbie and Dave wearing a dress. Yeah, I get
Dave
it.
and Roz, yeah.
Nice, Dave.
Hang on, can you go back to the other one? Yeah, that one
You
there.
want to see Dave wear the dress?
There we go.
Oh,
Earl and
yeah.
Debbie, Dave and Roz. I'm just showing Fraser.
Oh,
Click
yeah.
it, switch it over to the next one and go over this way.
Dave and Roz.
Yep, no, the other way.
Oh, the other way, yeah.
There we go. See,
Yeah.
there's, look at that.
And Rick.
Ew.
Nice fish, right? See, just saying.
Bald guy with the
Yep.
fish. Oh, there's the nicest one.
Marco and Juno.
See, look at Juno's lips there. They're really pink.
Oh, I know.
And they're black again.
She was biting at everything at that point, right?
Yeah.
So,
That's
They're
good.
all good.
do you remember what year you retired from the military?
What's that?
Do you remember when you retired from the military?
When I got tired of Oh, yeah. No, I don't remember just when.
Okay.
It's a little tight.
I couldn't drive out because Allie had to drive out because, they had parked in so close.
Come get back in the car.
But we did a secret squirrel mission, and we got Nelson the what do you call it? The banner that Nelson had made up. We got a print made of it, and we're not supposed to put things up. We're supposed to wait, put a sticker up, and wait for 4 weeks after the union gets a hold of it and decides they'll put it up.
We're going to Wellington jail now.
We're going to Wellington jail if they ever find us, but they'll never catch me. They'll never take me alive. We got it up. They don't know. They don't know. You know what? I think the nurses will see it and go, huh,
I didn't never
has
notice
has that always been there?
Ron, did you
I
put
don't
this up? Your dad will think you put it up. That'll be great.
It's been up there for years. Been up there for years. All right, so Chas has this painting, hand painted. It was put in the frame for Constance Rose on January 26, 2024, the date of her birth. And it was painted by Constance's great-great-great-grandmother, Helen Margaret Badanick Caulfield. That's pretty cool. So it's got a bit of a rip to it. Not a rip. The frame has a bit of a... apparently the frame was made by the same person, is my understanding. But it's been given to Constance. So it just needs a little bit of fixing, and we're going to do that. We are going to do that. Just want to be very, very careful with it. way over here. So there's still actually a bunch of glass particles in this thing. It got broken, and so we're just trying to make sure we can get it fixed. How? There's a glass particle right there in my hand. Good. A few more. Awesome. So, it's going okay. Only got one cut so far. You know? Yeah, I only got one cut so far.
One what?
Glass.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant like you only made one cut.
No. I had a shard of, I actually had multiple in my hand, but
Did you have to pull them out?
one of them.
They stick. Oh.
The other ones I kind of, hopefully I either rubbed out or rubbed in. I'm not sure.
Did you find your stand?
No, it's probably in the truck, but I didn't have my keys, nor did I have my,
I can go look.
well, you can. It's not necessary.
I know, but I'll check anyway, so you have it.
Glass hurts. I don't know if you can see it on there. All the shards. Tiny, tiny microscopic shards. Nasty. There's one right there. Another nasty shard.
Did I tell you he was thinking it might be like a switch or something?
It's not a switch.
No.
It's the motor. If you actually, there's a way in the truck. There should be a cord in there, like a brown.
That brown one?
Yes. Would you grab that?
Sure. Why? You gonna make me do a science experiment?
Yes.
Ooh, fun.
Where? Let's see. Actually, do you want to hold this for that?
Huh?
Still one.
that.
Okay. Oh, you got me that. Yeah. I didn't realize you found it.
I said I found it.
I was kind of focused on, not shredding my
You
fingers.
hear me very much.
I was focused on not shredding my fingers with glass. All right, let's see how this thing works.
What is that thing? Where'd you buy that from?
KMS?
What is that?
Kelly.
I see that it just ended up there and I didn't see any.
That was definitely Kelly.
Kelly, if you're watching, keep watching. That's all I can say.
All right.
Ooh, is this the live one?
Is there any tape anywhere?
Trying tape.
Any tape, I don't really
I
care.
just saw green tape somewhere. Sorry. I don't know where I saw green tape.
That's okay.
Might have been upstairs. Might have been 2 hours ago.
Okay.
I'll be back.
What's that?
I'll be back.
Sure, she leaves when there's trouble.
I don't want to be from this. From Hulu.
That's good. Let it sit. Well, plexiglass. Piece of plexiglass. Looks perfect to me.
I don't like cuts like that.
You know, I know. I'm not a big fan of it either. But, you know, I wouldn't stay here. Alright, that's done. Down. We're just testing the load on the motor. So this is Guy's idea. It's a good idea. I believe that the motor is old and weak. The idea is that if it is due to load, then in theory I should be able to put a load on this thing, because that fan was very, very not a load, right? So I should be able to hold this and hold this at the same time, and it should create enough of a drag, enough of a load that it won't turn. I should be able to hold this motor, theoretically, this right here. So we plug this in. It should work, actually. Let's make sure it works. Works. Okay, so it works. Here she comes. Miss America. All the scary stuff's done. So, what's that? Okay, you on this side.
Oh, but there's no chair on that side.
Let me rearrange my entire set for you.
Now I feel like losing.
Let's put you up here, actually.
Oh, put him on the pedestal. Sure.
You know. All right. So, what I want you to do is plug this in.
No.
Plug it
I
in.
want to push things.
Plug it in. Okay, unplug it.
Where's the
weird.
sparks?
There's no sparks.
There was sparks when I
Plug it in again.
There's sparks when I plug it in. I don't like the sparks.
Oh yeah.
It gets jammed.
That's under load.
Oh, I see.
Essentially, right? So it was going faster than that. But like,
So you didn't put any pressure.
yeah.
Whoops, sorry kids.
Blew a breaker. Unplug that.
I'll go find
I
it.
should have known that was coming. I actually thought that would blow the breaker first. But I can actually smell this. Whew, yeah. The one that's half tripped.
Garage plug.
It'll be half tripped. It'll be the only one half tripped.
Yeah.
There we go. Beauty. B-E-A-U-D.
See?
Yeah, that was ridiculously light for a load. Like I was barely touching that, and it was not working. So yeah,
The proof is in the pudding.
the proof is in the fingers. you know, I wasn't using my regular man hands,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, seriously, it was like, if I, like,
Ow! Ow,
Right?
that hurts a lot.
that's about as hard as I was, you know, touching Allie kind of thing, right? And squeezing her nose kind of thing. That's about it. That's about as tight as I was holding that motor, and it's not working. So, yeah, absolutely confirmed. Motor's toast.
Thanks for playing.
All right.
Can't believe you
Plexiglass all over. Yeah, so am I. We're done. That's so I'm ordering a new motor.
Did
Come
you
back down
find
later
the,
and-
the best source?
I did. I got guys.
Did you call guys in town?
There is no guys in town.
You don't know that.
I'm pretty sure I know that. I looked up. There used to be a store here called Motors R Us, but they're not there anymore. So
Whatever.
taking this apart. Good. Seems solid. Done. Fixed.
Oh, sweet.
Nice. Hey Fraser. Hope your day's going okay today, buddy. Wet day out there, but not terribly rainy. Just a little bit damp and wet, but nothing serious today. Church was good. Yeah, I had a migraine. So after I did my initial hello to you, for whatever reason, the migraine just started. Started losing my vision, so I was like, "Ah, great." Didn't care, wasn't missing church, so I popped a couple of meds. I tried something different today because I was chatting with another buddy of mine at church that also gets migraines. Now, what I'll do to start to take the edge off the migraines is I'll take either 3 or 4 liquid Advil because that's the only thing that touches these things, right? But he was telling me that he takes 2 liquid Advil, you know, the liquid gel things, and 2 extra strength Tylenol. And he's like, he takes them both at the same time, and he's like, it's just like a 1-2 punch, bam, and the pain just doesn't show. So I was like, all right. I said, next time I get one, I will try that. Well, that was a week ago, so I tried it today for the first time. I still lose my vision, but I took them. But the pain stayed away, which was good. I did have to take more later. But yeah, again, I couldn't drive to church. Allie had to drive, and when I got to church, I went downstairs into the basement and basically laid down. And I turned one of the lights off there, and so it was darker, and laid down on the couch and just kind of, you know, laid there and prayed. And James came down, one of the other guys, and you know, told him what was going on, and he just started praying, and he was actually praying in tongues. I could hear him. He wasn't praying over me, but I could hear him praying, and yeah, I could actually, it's funny because I can see, when I close my eyes, I can see where the aura is, and it's like flashy, electrical, flashy, right? And I could see it, and it moved over to here. And this is all within about, I don't know, maybe 3, 4, 5 minutes, something like that. It went from here to here, and then I watched it literally go up and gone. It was pretty cool. So I was able then and again, the pain didn't come because of the meds that I took, so pretty happy with that. And went up and was able to sit through the service. And the youth was leading the service today, so it was a little bit loud. They were leading the worship. It was awesome. It was fantastic. But I turned my hearing aids off, but I left them in so that they not only were they not on and not accentuating the sound, but they were also dampening the sound just a little bit, right? So went out and seen Rupert. I had talked to a guy at church about the motor, and he was the one that suggested, you know, testing it under load, like trying to grip it while it's running, kind of thing, right? And he figured that we should be able to stop it. Well, I could have probably, you know, held it with my tongue in place and stopped the motor and blew the breaker, kind of thing, right? So, but yeah, it was a good idea, but it was definitely toast, right? So, got that painting
in the process of being fixed for Chas. So, and I did talk to Chas today. I had her test yesterday. I had her test the breast pump, and I fixed it. The breast pumps work. So it must have been something. I figure it had to be something in the diaphragm, right? So maybe the diaphragm had slipped out from where it was supposed to be at, but apparently it's doing what it's supposed to do, and it's working. So that's good. Well, yeah, I got the plexiglass cut for because we're not putting glass back in there. Man, I'm telling you, there was tiny, tiny little dusty glass particles that were sharp as could be, man. Like, and they just dig in. You have no idea where they're going and whatever. You could see them when I focused up on that thing, on that little piece of tape there. How many little shards there was. Nasty, very nasty. All right, so we are still in Acts chapter 12, in and around verse 19. Remember I told you that Herod was not a nice man, and Herod was trying to kill Peter in yesterday's reading, but the Lord removed Peter from jail. So it says, then Herod went from Judea to Caesarea and stayed there. He had been quarreling with the people of Tyre and Sidon. They now joined together and sought an audience with him. After securing the support of Blastus, a trusted personal servant of the king, they asked for peace because they depended on the king's country for their food supply. On the appointed day, Herod, wearing his royal robes, sat on his throne and delivered a public address to the people. The people shouted, "This is the voice of a god, not of a man." Immediately, because Herod did not give praise to God, an angel of the Lord struck him down, and he was eaten by worms and died. But the word of God continued to spread and flourish. So Herod was not a Gentile king per se. Herod was, my understanding, Herod was of the line of Esau, but still in and around the line of Israel. He was considered of Jewish descent, but he was not of the kingly line. So he was not the rightful king, but somehow he had ascended to the throne. So he was familiar with, and as we saw earlier with John the Baptist went to confront Herod back in the Gospels about him marrying his brother's wife, and John the Baptist was arrested for that and eventually killed, beheaded by King Herod for that. But the only reason John would have done that was because Herod was Jewish, right? He was bound by the same law. In the same respect here, when the people were calling Herod a god, Herod didn't say, whoa, 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 God is the only God. He accepted it as praise. And because of that, God killed him on the spot. God will not be mocked. We will all be judged. Each and every one of us will stand before the judgment seat. Those of us who have accepted Christ and live for him, we have Christ's blood over our lives because of Christ's death and resurrection on the cross. But for those who do not accept Christ, for those who decide they want to live their lives on their own, in their own way, separate from Jesus, separate from God, that's what will happen. God will honor that, and God will allow them to be separated from God for eternity. Essentially what happened to Herod will happen to anybody who doesn't choose Jesus. But God has made a way through Jesus on the cross, death and resurrection, so that anybody and everybody can choose to come to him and choose to accept him. Nobody's excluded. They just have to make that choice. But God won't force himself on us. God loves you, buddy. I love you too. I miss you. Look forward to seeing you soon. And I will post more tomorrow.